With the release of Kung Fu Panda 4, we now have 4 films inside of the Kung Fu Panda franchise, so today I thought it was time for me to stop and rank all 4 Kung Fu Panda films. Please know that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is SW Nation, and you're free to comment down below your very own ranking of all 4 Kung Fu Panda films, ranked from the worst to the best, just like me. Or you could just do your favorite. If you're new to the channel, join the SW Nation, click that subscribe button, and also check out those various links that are in the description. I have a Twitter and also a TikTok. TikTok may get banned, but for the time being, I have one. With all of that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry this video is late. I am in college. Exams come back to back. Assignments come back to back. I don't have all the time in the world. With all of that out of the way, let's get right into our ranking. Kicking off our list at number 4 for me is Kung Fu Panda 4, the newest addition to the Kung Fu Panda franchise, a film that I've been skeptical about since the first trailer, and well, it's not good. It's just not good. Unfortunately, this movie feels like the TV show episode. It feels like, you know, the Legends of Awesomeness TV show.
Kung Fu Panda! Legends of Awesomeness. Sweet.
It feels like an episode of that show. Just a non-canonized thing that's like a cousin to the original franchise. The story has no value, and while I appreciate Viola Davis's voice work as the chameleon, her motive is just horrible. It's just not there. When it comes to legacy sequels like a Toy Story 4, you can kind of see that they had a story to tell there. With this film, it just seemed like they didn't have a story to tell. They just wanted to return back to the Kung Fu Panda toy box, and it's displayed heavily on screen. I do feel like Jack Black still has the same energy and some of the charm from the original films when he's playing Po, but it feels like Po has gone back a bit in his character arc. It feels like he has just become the Dragon Warrior, and the second and third movie just didn't exist at all. Inside of the film, though, I do like the action. They still show that Po is a Dragon Warrior. He's still a great combatant, and some of the action is pretty good, but just overall, it felt like they've gone back a bit. Awkwafina is here. She's just here. She's just essentially playing the same character in each movie. This is a film entirely missing the Furious Five, and it's clear that they needed them. With an entire trilogy under its belt, the film feels like a revival series where most of the main cast just didn't return because the studio just didn't want to pay them. That's essentially what this film is. Our top 3 list is Kung Fu Panda 3. I actually dragged my mom to the theater to see this one, and I was so excited to watch it, and I actually liked it. I really did. I love the animation here. They kind of do a mix of 3D and 2D to kind of match the style of Poe's dream sequences, showing that he's basically living it. I appreciate seeing the new panda village, and it kind of rounds out the trilogy by discovering new pandas, and when Poe discovers Chi, it gives a greater impact to Oogway's choosing. While he is more goofy in this film, he's still the Dragon Warrior, able to take down Kai with a freaking golden spirit dragon in the spirit realm. Frankly, I think that this is the best animated Kung Fu Panda film, and it's just amazing to look at. Kai is a step backwards from Shen, but he's an interesting villain because he's voiced by J.K. Simmons. And I think J.K. Simmons provides a nice performance, and the design of Kai just looks incredible. I mean, look at him. It's fun, it's enjoyable, it doesn't have the same quality as the first 2 films, but this is the most satisfying and perfect conclusion for the franchise, even if it's the weakest of the original trilogy. My runner-up at number 2 is Kung Fu Panda, the original one. Dazzling and refreshingly clever. A silly premise such as this should not be taken as seriously as this film takes it. Truly, it's a film about realizing what makes you special is on the inside, and it's such a great message. Po is such a fanboy. Essentially, he is us, and for 2008, the animation still holds up. I love the way that this film looks. Like, it actually looks pretty great. The fights are the best inside of the franchise. Each character has their own unique style of fighting that corresponds with their animal physiology. Every character has an arc that makes you love all of them by the end. In particular, Shifu and Tai Long, and the villain, the antagonist in Tai Long is just incredible. He is one of the great animated villains. I will always have nostalgia for this film. Me and my brother loved Kung Fu Panda growing up, and this will always be one of my favorite DreamWorks movies. With this first film, they were able to build out an incredible mythology with some refreshing characters. I love this film through and through, but there can only be one number one. And obviously coming in at my number one has got to go to Kung Fu Panda 2. I have fond memories of this film. I remember 2011, it was like May or June or something like that. It was summertime 2011. Me and my brother, we got to sit down and watch Kung Fu Panda 2, but not in the theater, at home, because we only had it on bootleg. It was a bootleg disc. Some guy in our neighborhood sold it to us or let us watch it. And I have so many fond memories of watching that movie with my brother. It's the darkest and the most mature of the series. The action sequences are incredible here, particularly the building scene. I love that action sequence where the Furious Five have to scale up a building. Like, come on, that was pretty cool. Poe has an incredible arc, allowing him to finally find inner peace, and all of it is just emotionally resonant and works for his character and kind of rounds out his character arc until we get inside of 3 a little bit. We see the Furious Five grow to love and respect Poe, and how each Furious Five member responds to Poe now, in particular, Tigress. And I love the fact that while he is a master of Kung Fu, his personality just did not change. Lord Shen is by far the best villain inside of the franchise. Gary Oldman is awesome. Gangman City is a vibrant and distant new environment, and it's way better than the Valley of Peace, in my opinion. The slapstick humor is taken seriously, but it's also pretty hilarious. The jokes are better in this film. The action is better in this film. The dialogue is better in this film. Everything inside of this film is better. This movie feels like a freaking event, man. When I was rewatching this movie, I don't know why I got the feeling that, dude, this is like the event of 2011. Like, Kung Fu Panda 2 is like the movie of 2011 for me. And when we finally get inside of that final battle, the setup and payoff is just so satisfying. It's thrilling, action-packed, and emotionally resonant. Nostalgia isn't the only reason why I love this film. I think it is one of the greatest animated films of all time, and it is my favorite DreamWorks film, including my favorite Kung Fu Panda film. So this is why Kung Fu Panda 2 has to come in at number 1. Alright guys, that is it for the ranking. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my own opinion. My list was certainly not the right list. It was just my list. And you're free to comment down below your very own ranking of all 4 Kung Fu Panda films, ranked from the worst to the best, just like me. Or you could just do your favorite. Please don't forget to check out those various links, my Twitter and my TikTok. They're all in the description. Click that subscribe button. Please don't forget to return, like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I will see you all next time. Peace.